Leave it. What is going on YouTube? It's Andreas here from Symmetry 4-Wheel Drive and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are out here on the Impangele 4x4 trail, which is just outside of the Doorns in the Western Cape here in South Africa. And as you can see behind me here, it is absolutely stunning and an absolutely perfect day. There's a little bit of clouds. It's nice and cool because we're in the beginning of winter. And the sun is shining. It's great. It's about 11:30 now. It took a bit of a while to get here. We were late this morning, but we are here now and that's the important thing. So the Impangele trail, like I mentioned, is in the Doorns, and there's also the Impangele Mountain Lodge, which is accommodation up here in the mountains, and they have a fantastic 4x4 trail here that I haven't been to myself, or none of us have been here yet, but we've seen the videos, spoken to people, and it seems absolutely amazing. There's some cool old railways that aren't used anymore to drive on, and tunnels to go through. The 4x4 portion of the trail is basically an old dried up riverbed, and it seems fun, technical, scenic, beautiful, everything all in one. So we are excited to tackle the trail right now. So we're just busy airing down at the moment. I finished up airing down the 80 series Land Cruiser. Jason is in a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon short wheelbase, which is very cool. And if you look down there, that's Brad, as always, in his trusty Jeep XJ. So we're just busy getting all the rigs ready, airing down, and then we are going to hit the trail. So we're very excited for you to come along with us and check out the trail, and we hope you enjoy it. Let's jump into it. So we are going to do this drop in on the Impangele trail now. This little descent onto the trail. This is a nice little steep section. It's very easy. Just first gear low, foot off everything, feather the brake if you need to. So we've just done a tiny stretch of the actual railroad here, the old disused railway, unused, and now we're just taking a right off of the rail track, going down into the riverbed where the 4x4ing starts. So let's check it out. So we walked up the riverbed. As you come off of the first little 20-meter section of rail track, and then we walked up the riverbed just to see how it gets, and it's pretty gnarly. Like, I'd definitely like to come back here, maybe with a set of lockers, and I mean, you don't necessarily need reduction gears, but it would help. But this section of riverbed, I mean, I've never been here before, so I don't fully know, but it's possible that we only get onto the riverbed just now and not right at the start that we first saw. But it's a good thing that we walked it, because the beginning looks very cool and fun, but then where we just came from, it looks pretty serious. Like, I think Jeep Wrangler with a 4-to-1 transfer case, big 35s or 37s, and lockers front and rear, that's the sort of territory we're in with this right now. But yeah, this is the first section of the riverbed, and it looks very cool. But yeah, this is a very cool section if you have a car that can do it. But yeah, we're going to carry on. There's another trail just on the side, on the left hand side of this riverbed, so we're going to check that out and then see if we can drop into the riverbed a bit later on up the trail. But yeah, this is the section. It's very cool. If you have a serious rock crawler, definitely come bring it to the Impangele 4x4 trail and give this a bash. This is where we came off of the railroad. I just parked there for a photo, and then you go up this little thing to go on the side, and that runs next to the riverbed over here. I never stop being amazed at the places that we get to visit in our 4x4s here in the Western Cape. Like, this place is absolutely magical. It is so scenic, so cool, so much fauna and flora, and like, it's just absolutely breathtaking beautiful. And the trails are fun and challenging, and you just get lost in the scenery. And I am just, again, like, absolutely blown away by this place. I think we're just crossing a little riverbed section, and yeah, we're gonna carry on and explore this exciting trail. I am loving it. So far, one of the most exciting trails I've been on, just in terms of where you are and what you're doing. It's really, really awesome. So we're about to do this little section that I think leads to the riverbed, and there's some nice off-camber rutted flexi bits, so we're gonna give that a bash. Brad is gonna spot me through, and let's check it out.
Down, driver, my car driver, flip, full straight, keep your little bit driver, there, perfect, rock slope, slowly, good, now you're going to lift forward a little bit, as you start rolling, but quite hard driving. There you go, my car, now roll and go passenger, that line, driver, straight, 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 passenger, stay slow, 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 that's good, keep that line, cut the driver, okay, passenger, slow, you're going to roll down straight now, you're going to roll down straight, hard driver, Hard driver, there you go. You're gonna come up from the driver's side, now hard passenger. Come around that rock, straight. Straight like that. Driver, your back left, you're gonna pop up a bit. Hold it, hold it. Rough part. Yeah. So just from here. So keep that exact line and then turn. There we go. Like that. Passenger. Straight, straight. Stop, stop, stop. Driver. Now hard. You straddle now. Slip down, but it's fine, you've got nowhere to go, so just come straight. Driver, driver, straighten. I think you can pretty much see it now. If you just keep that line, you can straddle driver, passenger, through. And then I think just straight straddle through there onto the next one.
So this is a little washed out and rutted out flexi section, and Jason's going to do it now in the regular Rubicon. And I mean, it's not a major obstacle by any means, but it's just tire placement, wheel placement, so trying to straddle the ruts as best as you can, as well as just having a spotter who can keep you on the right line. If not, you know, pick your line, remember it, and go for it, or stop as you make some progress, get out and check it out. But yeah, this is a little obstacle. It's pretty cool. Brad spotted me through it flawlessly, no issues there whatsoever. Brad's gonna send Jason up the same line.
Middle, perfect, passenger, just like that. You're gonna come up a bit, driver, perfect, passenger, driver, straighten, little bit driver, you're gonna come down with that wheel, just come straight.
Straighten up. Now more driver, straighten, straighten, more passenger, more passenger, more passenger, now more passenger. Straighten, straighten, straight, straight, straight. Everyone is straight. And then turn driver, driver, driver. Little bird, smallest car. Okay, passenger. Carry on straight. A bit more passenger. Straight, straight. A little more passenger. A little more driver. So guys, we've just stopped off for lunch on the Impangele 4x4 trail now. We've just entered the riverbed after that little axle twister sort of washout section. So we've entered the riverbed and we're going to see where this takes us and what obstacles lie ahead. And it's a nice little spot here. I don't think it's where everyone would have lunch, but we're just chilling here on the riverbed, parked up the cars and put out our ghetto awning on the cruiser and chilling and having some lunch. It's really beautiful. It's quite nice and cool in the shade today, and the trail has been so fun so far. It's like not all that challenging from what we've seen of the trail this far, but I think there will be some challenges ahead. And it's just the whole environment and scenery and the riverbed that you're driving in now and stuff. It's just really, really cool. I'm enjoying this trail a lot. You're absolutely surrounded by mountains and just really lush, beautiful scenery. We've had a lot of rain recently, so I think that also makes everything nice and green. And it's just really, really beautiful and enjoying it thoroughly. Like, this is, I think, Dieter Pay Media was one of the first people recently to do this trail, and since then a lot of people have been coming here. When we spoke to the owner of the trail, Duncan, he mentioned that it's very much gaining in popularity now, and he's seeing a good amount of enthusiasts coming through and 4x4ing on the trail, which is really good to see. Also, a lot of the money that he gets for the trail here goes towards basically charity for homeless and stray dogs and homeless people as well. So, you know, it's going to a good cause if you spend money and do the 4x4 trail here. So even just from that perspective and for that reason, I would highly suggest coming and checking it out. But yeah, I think enough talking for the moment. We're going to chill out here for another half an hour or so. It's probably 2 o'clock now, and then we're going to move along the riverbed and explore more of the trail. I think there's a lot of trails darting in and out and around here, so you can definitely explore quite a bit. So we're keen to check it out.
Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty other from the minute that I met you. To get your attention, you make me nervous. In the corner of my best friend's sofa, you were getting buzzed on rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you.
So we headed to a section of the riverbed now where there's like a big thorn bush leaning all the way into the riverbed, and we don't want to scratch our cars quite that much. It would cause some, you know, not polishable scratches. So we're going to reverse down back about 100 meters, and then we saw the trail goes off to the right out of the riverbed, So we're going to go back out of the riverbed and then it probably leads back in again, so we'll see.
The other night, but I can't get you off my mind. Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Prettier from the minute that I met you.
So guys, we just stopped off here for a bit, little bit of drama. We'll see if it turns into more drama or not. But Brad's car, he just recently, a day before the trip, fitted a new fuel pump and whole cradle assembly in his tank on the Jeep here, the XJ. And the car's been fine the whole day. It's driven fantastically. The car had very low fuel pressure before he changed the pump, and then he changed the pump and the car's been driving fantastically for a day. And now we went to go check out a bit of the riverbed down here to see if we're going to go back onto the riverbed, and when we came back to the car, it doesn't start and we can hear that the fuel pump isn't switching on. So he's just under there at the moment having a look with the multimeter, and we're just loosening the tank because it might be pinching the wires, and we'll see from there what's going on. But yeah, it's about almost 4 o'clock and we're at the furthest part on the trail, so we're just going to check what's going on, and then if we get it sorted, maybe carry on further. If not, turn around and head out. So let's see. So Brad is carrying on fiddling with his fuel pump, and he said that we should just go explore, but he insisted. Basically there's nothing I can give him a hand with right now, so we're just going to give him a little bit of peace and explore a bit further on the trail, and then come back and check and hope he's made some progress.
motion. Just a face in a crowd waiting to be seen. Big dreams in motion. I wanna go where no one's ever been. I would climb the highest mountain. I would dive the deepest sea, just so I could make you feel what I feel. Aiming for the sky. Yeah, I really thought we'd make it. Got my head in the clouds, but I can see the world from up here. From up here, from up here. The world from up here. From up here, from up here. Can see the world from up here.
Cool, that tunnel was sick, eh?
What tunnel? Didn't even see the tunnel.
No more. See the good in everyone. Do what I know. Way up here, I can see the sun. I will climb the highest mountain. I will dive the deepest sea, just so I could make you feel what I feel. In the skies, yeah, I really thought we'd make it. Got my head in the clouds, but I can see the world from up here. Yeah, I can see the
I'd love to hear the audio from it.
That's a long You film that whole thing, right? Yeah. You have to definitely delete that clip.
from up here.
Start it now, Jay.
From up here. Oh my God. From up here. From up here. See the world from up here.
Right, it's time for your close-up.
I'm sorry. Blame it on the Mexican-made Carter pump.
Carter.
Yeah, I can see the world from up here. Yeah, I can see the world from up here.
So I don't think you're even going to be able to see me because this is in the dark right now. It is 7:15 in winter, so it is pitch black outside. You're in the middle of the mountains on this, what is it even called now? Impangele 4x4 trail. And Brad had that issue with his fuel pump. It was a bad connection on the pump itself, so we had to remove his whole fuel tank and then get into the pump and then make the connection right again with some connectors and crimping them on and all that. But now we somehow managed upon a night run for us, so we are probably 2 hours into the trail or thereabouts, and we're just winding our way back and following the route that we took to get here, hopefully, and as best as possible. And we are making our way back. It's pretty exciting. Something I haven't done before is a night run like this, so we're just taking it slow and careful and heading out and back to our accommodation in the Doorns. So yeah, we're cruising along now and we're hoping to make it out. And yeah, overall very exciting day. Obviously some drama with Brad's car, but that's, you know, just happens sometimes. So that's par for the course, and we got it all sorted. Brad's car is driving perfectly well again now, and all three of us are just making our way off the track. Good morning. So we finally made it off the Impangele 4x4 trail after what was a very adventurous day. All the exploring, everything that we got to see, the challenges and obstacles that we got to drive, Brad's 3-hour-long fuel pump rewiring, taking the entire fuel tank out, taking the whole fuel pump assembly out of the tank, rewiring the bad connections, getting it all back in the dark, in the middle of the mountains, 7 o'clock at night. I mean, it was a proper through and through adventure, and we had such a fantastic time. Like, what a great trip. And we stayed over in Doorns in the evening and woke up to another beautiful day, and just overall it was a really great experience. Now, one thing I must say is I am so impressed with Brad's tenacity and positivity when he was fixing his car in the middle of the bush there, and obviously we were all helping, but overall it was him that got it all sorted and got it all fixed, and it was really impressive to see. I mean, just keeping a positive attitude when everything is going wrong, checking wires whilst the tank's still in and the problem not being there, then digging deeper and deeper and further until finding the actual root problem on the wiring on the inside of the cradle of the fuel pump, and just keeping positive. I mean, I would have been an absolute miserable sod if that was happening to me, but Brad kept positive and pushed through and finally did it in the end. So overall, fantastic trip. I would so highly recommend going and checking out the Impangele 4x4 trail. It would be supporting a good cause, and completely beside that, the trail itself and the surroundings, the area is so absolutely stunning, special and beautiful, and we never got to see everything we wanted to yesterday. Unfortunately, we never checked out all of the tunnels and things like that, but at least on the other hand, that gives us the opportunity to come back again and really just explore more and check out what that trail has to offer. So yeah, we will be back and we will be exploring this trail some more, maybe even doing some more rock crawling in the riverbeds and things like that. But overall, I hope that you enjoyed this video and it gave you a good impression of what the Impangele 4x4 trail has to offer, and we hope you enjoyed the video. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. That would help us a lot, and we'll see you again soon for some more Symmetry 4-wheel drive missions. Cheers.
Just help me quickly take my tank out.